Hey guys, this is just a quick pre-warning. Anybody who hasn't read the title and who is joining in for the video, if you are afraid of spiders or you don't like anything more than with 4 legs, this is an avoid video because today we are unboxing my new tarantula.
Stuart and Andy. VanLife, the universe, and everything.
Like I've already said, if you don't like spiders or you're not into that sort of thing, then this maybe isn't the video for you. Check out some of our other content. We have plenty to look at. But today we are unboxing my first tarantula. Now, I have had a look around. I did plenty of research before I actually jumped into my first tarantula because I didn't want something that was going to be humongous. I didn't want something that was going to scare me too much. I wanted to be able to appreciate it and look after it and not be too scared. So while doing my research, I came across so many YouTubers and other content creators who kind of were really, really nice, and it was nice to be able to watch their videos and think, right, okay, I'll take that on board. I'll get that bit of advice, and kind of looked around. Now, when I was trying to actually buy a spider, I found it quite difficult. I didn't realise it was going to be so difficult, but I found an amazing website, and it's by a father and son, and they do in-house breeding, so I knew it was coming from an actual breeder. It was bred in captivity. It wasn't a wild spider, so it was caught just selling on, and it was from Spa Spiders. Now, I will link them below. They have been brilliant. I've asked questions. I've emailed them on Facebook, and they've messaged me back and kind of made sure that I was aware of what I was buying. They were putting my mind at rest, which was what I wanted from a breeder, to be honest with you. So it wasn't overly expensive. They do have different ones down there, but this is a Brazilian dwarf blue beauty. Now, I was going to say the proper name, but there's not a million years am I ever going to be able to say it. So yeah, so I'll just give up with that. That's its common name, is the Brazilian dwarf blue beauty. Now, they are a dwarf, so it will only grow between 3 and 4 inches, which is perfect for me. I haven't got to worry about it being, like I said, humongous. So yeah, so let's unbox it and let's put it in its house and let's try and not scream and cry, because that's just what I normally do when I see a spider. So here is the box. Now, I'm not going to lie, when I got this box, as you can see compared to my hands, it is huge. This makes me really nervous because I'm positive he's only meant to be a little guy. So this is a Brazilian blue dwarf beauty. So let's get into it. So this is from a lovely UK company. They are called Spa Spiders. It's run by a father and son who breed their spiders in-house. So we've got some leaflets about an upcoming show. Ah, there he is, straight away, look. So that huge box, and there is my little spider. Now, I am not going to try and butcher the actual proper name. There we go. So it's that. Yes. So we're going to move this box, and don't laugh at me, but I am going to put down my washing basket, and this is going to be my catch just in case, because I know that these spiders are very, very jumpy. I know that they're Yes, I'm putting this down because I know that these spiders are very jumpy and they are very fast. I do currently just have a little one to put them in until I am just waiting for the substrate to come, and it's meant to be coming today. So yeah, as you can see, this box is humongous. To say that this is just like a little spider, and I've got a little makeup brush just to help him in there. Let's get the lid ready. And I do have a bigger one that he is going, which you can just see in the background, but I am just waiting for the delivery, and then we will rehouse him in there. But I just want to get him out of here so that he isn't overly dry and he can have a drink in case he needs it. So it's very, very well packaged. So we'll just grab the tweezers just so we can, and there he is in there, look. So there is the little guy. Let's just see if he will just go in by himself, or whether I'm going to have to Now, are you going to behave, little one? I made a makeup brush because I don't want to hurt him at all. And I know they're very skittish, so I know he's going to go running. You've already started to web up a little bit, mister. Are you just going to go in for me? He's been very, very calm. Which, unlike the other videos I have seen where they tend to do. And he has gone straight in. And there he is with his piece of bark. And there he is. I'll just pop the lid on. Oh no, now you want to come and say hello. Well, you need to go further down, mister, because I can't close the lid while you're up here. Do you want to just take... I don't know where. Well, I didn't seem to really need that, did I? He has come right to the top, which isn't where I want him, to try and be able to close the lid. Now he's crawled into the gap of the lid. Maybe this is the reason I shouldn't have got that one then. Because now I can't close the lid. That doesn't help, mister.
He's going to come out.
He's crawling all the way around the lid. No, I need you to go down into... oh, you've got my makeup brushes in there. Go on. Yeah, Andrew, help! Oh, I dropped this. Well, that didn't work, did it? At least he's gone in the lid. Right, how am I going to get him in there? I do not run, mister. Okay, do not run. No, I need you to go into there, mister. Right. Go on, climb on the lid. Be a good boy. I'm scared that he's just going to run.
Well,
yeah.
Making him jump. How are you going to do this?
I'll make a brush.
No, he doesn't like that.
No, Andrew, help, 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 help.
Oh my god.
Shit.
He's coming back out. Oh, he's going to run. He's going to run. Why didn't you do it in the fucking bucket?
Because I thought he was in there. All I need him to do is just to climb on the makeup brush.
He doesn't like the makeup brush, do it. Put him back on the tissue.
I've tried doing that and it won't go back on. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. So we eventually got him in after he decided to have a good run around. As you can see, we've made a complete mess. We have got him. We've had to put him in the bigger one because he is not a fan of the little one. And then I think what I'll do is I'll just add the soil and things when it arrives. I'll just add it around him. So he's got his water ball in there. He's got himself a bit of bark. And then I'm just going to leave him to settle. I don't want to stress him out too much because he's already been quite stressed. But yes, so that is him. And he's already proven that he's feisty. So he did have his moment where he was actually alright and he was just slowly walking around, and then, yeah, he just decided to run. Which I've got to say wasn't very fun. But yes, that is him. So once he actually comes off the tissue, I will remove that piece of tissue and hopefully he'll just go under the bark. And then I think it's this evening the substrain's meant to come, so I will, yeah, just put bits in bit by bit, I think, and fill the bottom up with him in there, and hopefully that's not too stressful for him. So yes, so that is Sonic, which his name is absolutely perfect because of how fast the little shit can run. Yep, now he's hiding, camera shy. He doesn't realise that I can see all the way around. He's like, yeah, but you can't go underneath like I can. So yes, so like I said, the minute he moves onto that piece of bark, I will remove that piece of tissue, which hopefully he's going to do right now. No, I'm quite happy on that piece of bark. Little so-and-so that he is. Scared the living daylights out of us, didn't he? Doing a runner like that. I'm just hoping he shouldn't get out of them little holes. Well, I'm about to find out because he's on them. If he gets out of here, I'm going to cry. He'll not be able to get out of there, not the size of his abdomen. So it's fair to say I had a bit of a jump scare there, because I didn't expect him to decide he wanted to go for a run around all the bottles and things. But yes, that is Sonic. And he is very much living up to his name. He can run, can't he?
Yes, he certainly can. Well, that was fun.
Oh, I've never been so stressed. So yes, we were trying to get him into like this, because I thought, oh well, I think that it's going to be too big for him. So I got him in, but then because there's got a weird strange lip on it, he managed to climb himself in between the lip and the lid. Yeah, so he just decided he wanted to go take himself for a walk. So yeah, so we'll keep you updated once I start putting a bit of more things in there, because I've got some twigs to put in and some logs and stuff like that to go in there. But I don't want to add anything more until I can get his soil in the bottom. So yeah, that is my Brazilian dwarf blue beauty tarantula. And they only grow to 3 to 4 inches. So they're meant to be like a crossover between like a jumping spider and an actual full grown size of a dinner plate tarantula. Which I wouldn't like to try and put one of them in a cage. That was bad enough. Yeah. So stay tuned for updates on Sonic.